Good evening, agents.
Seen
This LP of
anything
No One Lives Forever will
suspicious?
self-destruct in 11 minutes.
Like what?
There's a spy aboard this train.
Are you sure?
I am.
How do you know?
I have my sources.
That doesn't really answer my question.
Let's just say I heard it from a little birdie that someone's been poking around, nosing for information about our obliging engineer friend.
Oh,
We don't want that information falling into the wrong hands, do we?
well, I haven't seen any spies.
If you do, let me know. We don't tolerate spies.
I'll keep an eye out,
See that you do.
moron.
Did you say something?
What?
I could have sworn I just heard you call me a Mormon.
Why would I call you a Mormon?
I have no idea.
Do you have something against Mormons?
No,
Then why are we having this conversation?
I don't know.
See you later, then.
Count on it.
These goons seem to be doing a really bad job of, not saying something until after the other person is gone away. I do just want to point out, I was specifically using, so I've always been a little bit curious as to why the, sometimes you hit somebody with a silenced weapon and somebody else close by will hear it. And, somebody had posited that it was a phosphorus round since they make a little explosion noise when they hit something or somebody. And I made sure I was using FMJs there, so, well, that puts a hole in your theory. Anyway, we have a couple things to do on this train. First thing is we have to come back here and find the passenger roster. Once you find the passenger roster, then you can head up towards the other end of the train. To start with, there are these only two goons on the way back here. And once you start heading up this way, well, now you have to start worrying about the train conductor.
I hope you're happy,
Why?
because I'm not.
What's wrong?
If we had taken a plane, we would have been there yesterday morning. Instead, we're still stuck in this sardine.
Tickets, please.
You know how I feel about airplanes.
And you know how I feel about long, boring train rides because we do this every time we go anywhere.
Tickets, please.
Sorry. Next time you can fly and I'll ride the train.
You mean travel separately?
Why not?
You don't like traveling with me?
Tickets, please.
Sure, but I want you to be happy.
You're just trying to get rid of me, aren't you?
Honey, calm down.
You probably just want to have an affair with some train-riding hussy.
Don't be silly.
Train riding hussies. That sounds terrible.
Tickets, please.
That was a great supper. Did you have the chicken or the fish?
Anyway, you'll want to stay a little bit far away from the conductor, at least until you find a passenger ticket, because running into him will blow your cover. But once he goes in the next train car, his patrol actually
I'm on my
stops
way
there
to
and
visit
comes
my mother
back.
in Portland. I can't think of a better way to travel. Can you?
He'll wander over to the end of this train car, and then he'll start coming back. And that's going to be our opportunity to slip by him.
Tickets,
I
please.
love riding the train.
Me too, buddy. Me too. So, if we try hiding out in one of these little side areas of the car, it won't work. But luckily there's a restroom here, and with the restroom and the power of editing, should make it pretty easy.
Tickets,
I have
please.
flawless editing skills. None of you even knew that happened.
I think we got us a spy on this train.
They say that every week.
Yeah, but this time there was some guy asking around about the engineer that's working for us.
They say that every week, too.
Well, it makes me nervous.
Everything makes you nervous. Pipe down, will you? I'm trying to admire the scenery.
No, maybe I'd be less nervous if you'd do your job instead of staring out the window.
Yeah? Well, maybe you'd be less nervous if you were lying in a hole in the ground 6 feet under.
Don't threaten me.
Or what?
I'll tell Roscoe.
Go ahead.
Yeah, shooting people with the any sort of bullets only seems to really matter if you do it close by to them. If you do it farther away, it doesn't seem to matter. But yeah, now that we found the train ticket, we no longer have to worry about running into the conductor and blowing our cover, which, hey, you know, that's nice. That sounds terrible. So something just for fun. These upper bunks, you can flip these up. It doesn't do anything, and as far as I can tell, you can't flip them back down. But it's neat. In fact, that's how I know what train cars I've already been in, or what particular rooms I've already been in. If it's not flipped up, I haven't been there.
Is it just you, or is it hot in here?
Either way, I think you need a cold shower.
Kind of half-wit comes up with these code phrases anyway.
I know what you mean. What do you have for me?
Looks like the assistant engineer has been acting alone. Crew compartments are all the way at the front of the train. Should be able to find him there, since his shift doesn't start for another half hour.
Perfect.
And so now, we get to go all the way back to the other side of the train again. Yeah, we have to go back up towards the area where we picked up the passenger roster to start with. So we have to start out there, then come all the way back here, then go all the way up there, and, well, we're gonna have to come all the way back here again, too. But that's okay. The last trip we're gonna make, the one where we go back up to where we met the Unity field agent, that one's gonna be a little bit more exciting.
Who are you? No, please, don't hurt me!
That should keep you out of trouble for a spell.
And with the engineer taken care of, well, now we've got to make our way to the caboose, which is back where we met our field agent. And of course, the train seems to have had a influx of bad guys. Like I said, that's how I know I've been in here or not. It's important stuff. Normally that guy who walked in the last train car would probably have opened fire, but since I was able to cap him early enough, didn't have to worry about it. At this point, you are fully capable of going through guns blazing. I don't know. I'm just a quiet guy. I mean, there's not really any further opportunities for discussion, nothing like that. Just bad guys between you and the exit. How'd that glass of wine get under the table? Did that man drink his wife under the table? Is that what that means? Man, I've had that meaning wrong the entire time. If you've been making it through quiet so far, usually this train car is the one that'll screw you up, because there are 3 guys and you can't really vote. Yeah, there are 3 guys and you can't really shoot through them, because every body tends to act as a bullet sponge. But hey, you know, if we're gonna be loud about it, might as well be real loud about it. got it. I believe this is the one that the Unity agent is in, so we can't re-investigate that one. But we are pretty close to the end here. There's probably just maybe one more piece of intel to grab. I'm used to it being around here, but those placements are somewhat randomized. Aha! Train riding hussies on the Orient Express. Top secret indeed. There are some strange harm boxes here. Why would those be on this train? But anyway, we'll hop onto the caboose and please join me next time.